Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Peachy from WCA Biology. We are going to finish up the human body review that you will be taking for your final today. We stopped with the neuromuscular junction when time ran out in the previous video. What I need you to know about the neuromuscular junction, it's where a skeletal muscle cells meet up with neurons, and those neurons are going to be your motor neurons. And so there's a signal that needs to be sent from the neuron to the muscle to get it to contract, right? So there's also like a synapse that's between the two of them, just like in the brain between neurons, just like there are between neurons, I should say. There's a space between the muscle cell and the neuron here, and that space is called the neuromuscular junction. Okay, immune systems. First, most general response is called the inflammatory response. In this response, you actually get a lot of redness and swelling, itching. You can get it. It can get turned really hot. It can feel really hot. These are basically at the site of injury, or sometimes even like in like a response to when you get sick, you start getting like stuffy nose and a runny nose, and you sneeze a lot, and it gets all rolling, sweat or swollen and kind of sore, and all that is part of the inflammatory response. It's supposed to be sending a lot of blood to that area to try to, really kind of build up a response to any kind of invader. Okay, and then we have the part of the virus is tagged by your immune systems for destruction. What part of the virus is tagged by the body's immune system for destruction? This is the protein coat. It is tagged, and remember that if it has the tag, it is destroyed. If it doesn't, it won't be destroyed. So that's how your other immune cells, like the killer cells and stuff like that, that's how they can recognize the invaders from their own guys. Moving to the reproductive system, this is a sperm, and the head of the sperm actually contains at the very top the acrosome. It contains digestive enzymes to dissolve and break open the wall of the egg. Low unsaturated fats. What types of products in your diet, oils, butter, etc., are low in saturated fats? That's going to be oils have unsaturated fats, and butters are saturated fats. What food contains chemical energy that is used to produce ATP during cellular respiration? Teeth are important in mechanical digestion. Villi and microvilli are found on the lining of your intestines. The villi have their own villi, which are called microvilli, and they increase the surface area of the small intestines in order to be able to absorb more nutrients. And that's actually something that's missing when you have celiacs and cystic fibrosis. So they can't absorb the nutrients very well and are often very malnourished. And then finally, for the circulatory and lymphatic systems, I want you to get out models or pictures of models of the chambers of the heart and figure out like what goes where. That the blood comes in and is pumped from the right atrium to the lungs. It's gas exchange takes place. It goes back to the right ventricle. Actually, I lied. I'm sorry. It goes from the right atrium to the right ventricle. It's pumped to the lungs. The oxygen exchange, gas exchange takes place. It comes back to the left atrium, which is pumped into the left ventricle, which is then pumped into the rest of the body. But I also want you to know the names of things like the different valves that connect them and the vessels that are attached to the heart. Okay. And that is it, ladies and gents. I know that was a pretty short wrap up. We just shortly ran out of time on the previous video. Good luck on this final exam, and send me a text or a webmail message if you have any questions. Have a good day, everybody, and have a great summer.